My interest in the origin and fate of the universe was reawakened when I attended a conference on cosmology in the Vatican. Afterwards, we were granted an audience with the Pope. He told us that it was all right to study the evolution of the universe after the Big Bang, but we should not inquire into the Big Bang itself, because that was the moment of creation, and therefore the work of God. I was glad that he did not know the subject of the talk I had just given. The possibility that the universe had no beginning, no moment of creation.
There were theories in the early 70s, in fact the first type of creation theories, where the people concerned started off with a fixed external space and time, which, as it were, for eternity was empty. And then suddenly, for some unknown reason, the universe nucleates at a particular point, and then bang, it blows apart. But the trouble is that when space and time appear in the classical theory, that actual point itself is a singular point in the mathematics. The mathematics breaks down, and so you cannot in fact use that to give you a creation theory.
If one goes back in time, one comes to the Big Bang singularity, where the laws of physics break down. But there's another direction of time that one can go in, which avoids the singularity. This is called the imaginary direction of time. In imaginary time, there need not be any singularities which form a beginning or end to time.
When you come to imaginary time, you have this rather peculiar possibility of having a now, as it were, without necessarily having a sort of a chain of past moments. If we start where we are at the moment and start running backwards in time, as it were, then for a long time things work perfectly normally. But then as you begin to get further and further back towards what would be the origin point in the conventional real-time picture, you find that the nature of time changes, that the imaginary component becomes more and more prominent, until in the end what ought to have been the singular point in the classical theory just gets smoothed away, and you have this sort of beautiful picture, these sort of bowls, where the creation of the universe is pictured as where we are now, in a smooth sort of bowl of the past, where there's no initial point, just a sort of smooth shape.
So long as the universe had a beginning, we could suppose it had a creator. But if the universe is completely self-contained, having no boundary or edge, it would neither be created nor destroyed. It would simply be. What place, then, for a creator?